What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Happy Valentine's Day, first and foremost. Um, Getting into this episode, GH. I enjoyed BLQ and Chase's scenes today. I really did. I'm so freaking happy they finally had some kissing scenes, some love making. It's about damn time because I barely see affection with them. For them to be a newly engaged couple and stuff like that, you barely see affection. So I'm happy that we got to see that. And I felt like their Valentine's, I felt like it was very romantic and low key. I'm gonna be honest. I totally agree with BLQ and Chase 1,000% today. I totally agree with them. Like, I was just telling a friend that earlier. Like, I'm not big on Valentine's Day. I'm really not. I agree with them to the extent that I do feel like it's commercial. You know what I mean? Because you shouldn't have to wait till February 14th to show somebody that you love them. You know what I mean? Shouldn't have to wait that long. My personal opinion. I feel like when you're in a relationship with somebody, you're in a marriage, you should be showing love every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day is Valentine's Day. Just like every day could be Christmas. Every day could be, whatever holiday. You know what I'm saying? It could be the 4th of July if you want. You know what I mean? Long as it's not like freezing cold. But you shouldn't have to wait for a specific day to show somebody your love. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely agree with them on that one. And I enjoyed their scenes, the love, the love making or the, being at the boathouse with the champagne. I enjoyed that. I thought that was low key. It was beautiful, and I love it. Not everybody, even people who can afford to do it, not everybody got to spend a gajillion dollars just because it's Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to, write a huge check to show somebody that you love them. And I'm not knocking people that do that. Do what you do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, don't wait till February 14th to do it. So moving on from that, Michael and Willow. I'm a sucker for love. I do love, but I felt like she let him off the hook a little too easy because I don't feel like she owed him an apology, really, or she felt like she had to compare her situation to, her secret to his secret. I feel like there's no real comparison to that. You know what I'm saying? Do I think she was wrong for not telling him about her cancer diagnosis and stuff? I feel like she was wrong to drag it out as long as she did, but I don't feel like she was wrong for not immediately telling him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that was something personal. That was a lot for her to digest. But as she dragged it, I felt like she was wrong. But I still feel like what Michael did was controlling. He keeps saying, "Oh, I was trying to control Nina and her time that she spent with my family." I feel like in a way he was controlling Willow as well. I feel like he was being very manipulative and very controlling of her. You know what I'm saying? I totally get where Willow was coming from, where, she's been manipulated by people and controlled and stuff like that. So she can automatically see that when somebody's trying to do to her. And I think that's when she found out about what he did, it triggered her. You know what I'm saying? Because it reminded her of what happened before. So I don't feel like she should have let him off the hook that quickly. I think she should have let his ass squirm a little longer. But hopefully Michael holds up his end of the promise. And, hopefully he does, and he has complete transparency with her and stuff like that. Because if you're going to be married to somebody, you should be able to tell them everything. No keeping secrets, no nothing, even if you feel like it's going to hurt that person. Because what the hell is the point of being married to them if this is what you're going to do? So, they got their little love making in and stuff like that. Whoop-de-whoop. Moving on from that, I did not feel bad for Lucy. I really did. She definitely came off as the fun police. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody was trying to be at the Savoy catching a vibe. It's V-Day. Single people just trying to relax, enjoy a drink. You know what I mean? And she over here worried about Martin every 5 seconds. I'm like, ma'am, he's not returning your phone calls. Let it go. I didn't feel bad for her when she ran out of there in tears after seeing all those happy couples. I'm like, girl, you could have been happy too, but you fucked that up. So that's on you. I was on the fence about Maxie and Spinelli. I was on the fence about them getting back together. I really was. Because time has passed, people change, you know what I mean? And it's like, could it work between them now? I don't know, but the more I got to see them today, the more I think maybe it could work. if they actually gave it a try this time around. You know what I'm saying? Like, after they broke up before, they never really got back together again. So who knows? I mean, we done seen a bunch of couples on this show get back together 50 million times. So they could at least get back together a second time. You know what I mean? I'm willing to give that a try because they do look cute together. And you can tell Maxie's still feeling Spinelli. You could tell. But I get where Maxie reservations are coming from because she feels like she's never going to have that same type of love that she had with Nathan. And you know what? I'm glad Sasha was there to put things into perspective for her because I totally agree with Sasha. At the end of the day, and I will say this, Maxie will never find that type of love again that she had with Nathan. I don't give a damn how many men she date, marry, kill, whatever. She ain't never going to get that again. Never. You know why? Because what she and Nathan had was once in a lifetime for them. He's a different person. You can't compare Nathan to Spinelli. You know what I'm saying? The love is going to be different. What she had with Nathan is not going to be what she has with Spinelli or any other dude. That's just what it is. But love comes around more than once. You know what I'm saying? So I really hope that her and Spinelli make a go of it, and see if they can make this thing work this time around. They were a lot younger when they were together before. So now that they're older and, got kids and whatnot, maybe they could, pull it out, make it work. And I really hope that Sasha and Cody stop playing around and finally give in and, go on a date or something and officially become a thing. I really hope they do because I'm tired of them dancing around each other too. It's like, come on now. I respect that he trying to, give her space for her to feel ready to be with him. But it's like, ma'am, when are you going to be ready? She need to take her own advice that she was giving Maxie and give Cody a chance because it's obvious that she likes him and he clearly likes her too. So stop wasting time playing games and just do the do. You know what I'm saying? Like, go on a date. Try to see if that thing can work. So moving on from that. Sam. I was shocked. Here her and Dante are trying to have a romantic Valentine's Day. I love it though, because Dante and Sam, they don't seem like they're big on it either. I love that he still got her a gift, even though she, they agreed no gifts. But I love how they're not totally big on it either. But Danny being brought home by the police for being drunk. I did not see that coming. Wow. First and foremost, after he got his little attitude with Sam, I would have took a belt to his ass. I'm just saying. Because my whole thing is, I get so sick of kids when they do stuff as teenagers. They always try to pull that, well, I'm pretty sure you did it when you were a teenager, when you were my age. Don't pull that card with me. That is such a cop-out. Do not pull that with me. You know what? I'm not mad at Sam for lying and saying she didn't drink when she was his age. Because I'm pretty sure it's going to come a point where she probably will have to, tell him about her past and stuff like that. But even if, and we all know Sam did a lot of bad shit back in the day. She did a lot of, rough stuff back then. But that does not justify Danny getting drunk at his age. You know what I'm saying? That does not justify underage drinking for him. And I feel like Danny, at that age, when you're a teenager, it's a lot of peer pressure. You want to be a part of the cool kids. You see the cool kids smoking marijuana. You see them drinking alcohol. You see them doing a lot of stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? You think it's cool and you want to be a part of their crowd. So you feel like, hey, I got to do what they're doing in order to be a part of their crowd. But he's going to realize you don't have to be that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to do those things. And I totally get where Sam is coming from and why she's worried about him. Because she doesn't want him to fall into that same trap that his father fell into. She don't want him to be an adrenaline junkie like his daddy. And I'm pretty sure deep down she don't want him to be like how she was back in the day. A hot mess. She don't want him to be those things. She wants him to be better than her and his dad, which is totally understandable, and I'm glad that Dante's there to navigate this with her, because she's gonna need some help with this one. It ain't easy dealing with no teenager, so she definitely gonna need the help. And I'm glad Dante's gonna be a presence because he's a guy, he can relate to Danny because Dante wasn't a saint either at that age, so I'm pretty sure he can relate. Speaking of being a saint, whatever happened to that shit between him and Cody? that little secret they were holding on to. Whatever happened to that? They just dropped that story. I was really hoping to find out what they did back in the day. Hopefully that story pops back up. So anyway, moving on from that. I enjoyed Curtis and Porsha. I enjoyed it. I know, Curtis wanted to take her out for dinner, but I love the fact that they were staying home having dinner and stuff like that and doing some love making. Um, I was happy about that because at the end of the day, it saves y'all some money. Ain't nothing wrong with spending Valentine's at home. Shit, ain't nothing wrong with it. It's free. I'm just saying it's free. You know what I'm saying? I am not mad at it. Kudos to them. And I'm glad they got some love making in. Because I'm pretty sure it was a good thing for Curtis's ego. Because I know he was worried about making love to her being in a wheelchair and stuff like that. I know he was worried about that. But I'm like, it's like riding a bike. You know what I'm saying? You don't forget how. Just because circumstances are changed. So I enjoyed them having a little couple time. Moving on from that. Listen, I am so freaking happy that Sonny finally knows the whole story. Because I was afraid he was going to get a half truth. But I'm glad Carly had no choice but to tell him the whole story. Because Sonny wasn't buying her bullshit. Because she talking about, oh, I paid Dex and whatever. How you paid Dex that money when you're broke? You don't have that kind of money to pay him. So how you got it? And I'm glad Sonny clocked it. He was like, no, ain't no way you did it. Because you ain't got no money to give him. Oh, I found the money. Bullshit. And I'm glad he realized Michael did it. I'm glad he realized Michael did that shit. And for Carly to try to put Nina's name in it, I didn't trust Nina to take care of you or to help you or whatever. How Nina get into this? Nina ain't got nothing to do with this shit. Don't dare try to use her. Your son did this. He engineered this bullshit. I don't blame Sonny for being pissed and feeling betrayed and stuff like that. My question is now, where do he go from here? Like, where does Dex go from here? Cause I'm pretty sure Dex is officially out of a job, so I'm pretty sure he could be a busboy at Bobby's. It is what it is. I'm just glad that this is finally out in the open now. So I wonder how Sonny gonna handle it. Like, what are you gonna do to Michael? Like, what's the first order of business there? I could see him disowning Michael though. I could definitely see him disowning him. And then being on the outs for a while and stuff like that. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought. And I will see you all later. Hope you all have a great night. Peace.